realized. We need to learn a lot more about our world. Friends.
I feel like the law. The depths or the mist and it's only the depths. Don't let the law.
Thanks to everyone's hard... Oh, I just remembered. Use the Buying something? Got something to sell? Make sure you've got everything.
I've got a whole new line of stock in, thanks to my Herculean efforts. But seriously, you've made my job a whole lot easier. You know me pretty well. I've always liked spicy stuff. It's strange. Even though I don't actually need to eat anymore, I still crave spicy food. Thanks. I can't wait to try it. If you want it, I got it. Watch yourself out there.
I want to help my friends. Can you give me a hand with that? Our objective has changed, but our duty hasn't. Explore, fight, and secure a future for Revenants. Who knows what kind of taste? Make sure you're ready for whatever comes.
We'll take care of this, one problem at a time. Let's find this. If we have to, the fighting will get more intense.
Don't look at me. I knew one day I'd have to. Make sure you're ready. Used to the place yet? Make sure you're ready. Used to the place yet? Used to the place? Used to the place? Used to the place? Oh, this is cool. Find something valuable? Make sure you're ready for whatever comes.
I still have the relic of the throat, the first one I received, but Mito took all the others. I'll join you in the search when I can. We have to get them back. I still have the relic of the throat. I'll join you with... You have returned. I do not know what this is. Was I of any assistance?
Used to the... Find something valuable? Make sure you're ready for whatever comes.
If you want to talk weapons, I'm here. Which weapon do you want to transform? Which blood veil do you want to transform? Make sure you've got everything before you go out.
Good timing. I think you'll find some... Finally figured out where the materials I've been searching for are hiding. The information this time is correct. The stuff I'm looking for is in this area of the depths. But I can't go in there on my own. The Lost in that area are just too vicious. I don't want to put you in danger, but with your skills, I know you can handle it. So please, I'm begging you, haul those materials up out of the depths for me. Greetings. Are you up for a trip into the depths? The materials I want should be near the spot on the map I just gave you. Greetings. If you have any materials from the old world, I can give you valuables in exchange. Don't hesitate to come back if you need anything.
I'll keep you safe.
Yo! You pop up just about everywhere, huh? I mean, I'm not lost or anything, but one of those things around the corner has me in a bit of a pinch. I thought I had the perfect spot, but then trouble came swaggering in. I can't go back to my brothers until that problem is taken care of. Just when I thought I'd found the ideal place,
Out of the cave.
just when I thought I'd...
We can certainly use this.
Thanks a million. You really are a lifesaver. Yeah, this looks good. It's got enough space for all my little brothers. Great. I'll stay here and keep an eye on the place for a bit. I need to make sure it's gonna be all right for them to live here. A big brother's work is never done. Finally, I'll have some good news to bring back to my little brothers. I've kept them waiting long enough, after all. I can't wait to see them all again.
I want evidence that Silva's policies are a mistake. If you find anything, please let me know. Project Queen failed, and Revenants had to fight to clean up the mess. Many must have been driven mad by dying again and again, while others succumbed to thirst and joined the Lost. Fighting fire with fire has only turned our world to ash! I think we're close to the heart of the problem. We have a lot of evidence, but we just need a bit more. This isn't much, but please take it. It didn't help my cause, but it should be useful to you.
Please don't do anything you might regret.
Only a handful are saved, while the masses still live in hardship. Shelters are a fine example. Very few benefit from them. And yet he insists on wasting precious military resources on it. Is there no end to his foolishness? When an outside threat comes, it is the military's duty to fight, but he brought civilians into it. He used them as pawns, ending the lives of many, and he discarded them as soon as they'd cleaned up his mess. If that isn't tyranny, then what is? Operation Queenslayer. No one could forget that tragedy. I was there, and so were many of my students. For the sake of those children reduced to ash or doomed to wander in search of blood, I have to overthrow Silva. Only a handful are saved.
Depths, huh? Apparently there's a blood spring at the spot marked on this map. I don't know what's down there, and I can't drag everyone with me to look. Whoa! When did you show up? I'd like to tell you to mind your own damn business. If you're really gonna scout it out for me, then this map is all yours. Just let me know what you find down there. I want to know about that part of the depths. Give me a hand. I want to know about...
Do you need something? Karen is a success.
Sorry, I was looking at something.
Look at that.
Sorry, I was looking at something.
Keep yourself safe out there.
You really came all the way here to visit me? I'm really sorry my copy caused so much...
The successor's crypt here has a similar pattern to the one in the dried-up trenches. If the crypt's pattern matches, does that mean the successor's ability is also the same? I'd like to do more research on the potential for cloning as a method of fighting the horrors. But I haven't found any trace of the successor here. Some trace of the successor has to be around here.
You really came all the way here. There's a woman outside lately who looks around here while talking to herself. I wonder if she's hunting for treasure. I'd rather people not come around, but that's it. Maybe if I give her this, she'll be satisfied and go away. She'd probably freak out if she saw me moving. So could you give it to her for me?
Nothing is more important than preparedness. It's you again? The successor's crypt here has similar readings to the one in the trenches. The successor there used their ability to create a clone, like some kind of guardian. There's a similar pattern here, so my theory is that this successor also has the power to make clones. The successor's powers are incredibly... Even if I investigated all the successors, there may be little I could do with such information. But if that knowledge leads to revenants and humans being saved from the horrors, I'll just have to continue my work as long as I can. The successor's powers... Let's be off then. Mountains are convoluted, aren't they?
That's all?
This goes a long way down. Sorry, I was looking at something. There must be a purpose for this.
There you are. Listen, I found the documents that should pierce to the very heart of the problem. They are being held by one of Cerberus's top revenants. They have to be very important. I'll get straight to the problem. The owner has joined the Lost and won't let them go. I have to see what's in those documents. Would you be willing to retrieve them? Here, this is a map that leads to the depths he wanders. I entrust it to you. Members of Cerberus who have fallen to the Lost are in the depths. Please, help me with this. Members of Cerberus who have...
I feel like the Lost here have been behaving strange lately. This is all we've got for available routes. Don't let the Lost...
If you want to talk what?
You have returned.
Damn that thieving bitch! Where did she go? She has her blood beads. She couldn't have gotten far. Keep searching!
Should we really be doing this?
What else can we do? It's the only way we can get any blood beads. Okay, let's get out of here while we can. This is the last of the blood beads we worked so hard for. All of the blood springs around here have run dry. I couldn't get so much as a single bead from them. I'll need to do something soon.
I'm really sorry to make you do all the scary stuff, Mia. I wish I could help you fight.
Come on, Nicola. Stop worrying about things like that, alright? As long as you're safe, I'm happy to take care of everything else.
Who are you two?
Please, I know it's a lot to ask, but could you spare some blood beads? We don't have much time left.
I can see that loss is starting to set in. You really think you can fight in that condition?
Well, I won't know unless I try, right?
Come with me. I know a place where there are blood beads.
Most of the blood springs were already dry by the time I became a Revenant. Blood beads were difficult to come by, even in the best of circumstances. It was all we could do to survive. That was when we met Carmilla. We soon saw it wasn't us she was helping. She squeezed everything she could from us. In this world, you can never trust a stranger. That's what she taught me. You have returned.
This is my home. I'm the only one who lives here now, so make yourselves comfortable.
Thank you.
You can call me Carmilla. Oh, and just remember, you're going to be working for me from now on. With that in mind, you're skilled at separating others from their blood beads, correct?
You helped us even though you knew?
I helped you because it was practical for me. So long as I have you two around, I won't need to risk my own neck. Why else did you think I would bother taking you in?
Have you always lived alone, Carmilla?
The past really doesn't matter, does it? You've got bigger things to worry about, like the laundry.
I'm sorry. I'm doing it.
Did everyone run away from you for being so selfish?
Being nice doesn't do you any favors. When it comes down to it, everyone looks out for number one. You would do well to remember that.
We're in trouble. The Lost are swarming out there. Huh? Where's Carmilla?
I saw her leave a little while ago. She must have caught wind of them and took off.
We need to run, Nicola. Get the blood beads from storage.
But those belong to Carmilla.
You remember what she said. Being nice doesn't do you any favors. Now hurry up, Nicola.
And that was how it all began. From that moment onward, we lived our lives completely on our own, without any help from others. There was a part of me that wanted to trust Carmilla. She was cold and standoffish, but that didn't mean she was a bad person. I thought maybe she was just awkward with people. But I was wrong. In this world, you can only rely on your own strength. No one out there is going to save you. I learned that lesson all too well. That's why meeting you guys was such a big shock for me. You were willing to reach out to me, a complete stranger, like it was no big deal. Spending time with all of you made me realize something. It's true that being nice might not do you any favors in the end. But that's what you need to do if you want to live a fulfilling life. But when I think of it, the reason that we lived the way we did before we met you was because of everything that happened back then with Carmilla. But you know, after she took off, I never did see her again. I wonder what ended up happening to her. You have returned.
My life, everything that I had or held dear, all vanished instantly in the great collapse. I wandered aimlessly for days, searching for my family. With so much else occupying my mind, it took a long time for me to discover that I was no longer human. Where are we?
This is our new home. There must be a reason for why we've returned as Revenants. We've all lost everything, but now we can build new lives and live for everyone who didn't make it.
Yeah, you're right. Sitting here and rotting away won't change anything. Let's do it. I had finally found a reason to live in this terrible new world. Or so I thought. One after another, my friends fell, joining the ranks of the lost and leaving me once again with nothing. After that, I didn't venture out anymore. And once our stock of blood beads was finally diminished, I thought it was as good a time as any for my story to come to an end. That is, until the moment I arrived in this place and met those two kids.
Idea what Carmilla went through. I figured she was like that because she was a Revenant. I didn't even consider her own experiences, or how they may have shaped her. Maybe we could have come to understand each other, if we'd had the chance. Yeah. I do think I'd like to try to find out what happened to her. I mean, assuming that she's still alive, that is. There may be more of her memories out there. If you happen to come across any, I'd appreciate it if you'd show them to me. I really do want to know more about Carmilla. You have returned.
Wow, Carmilla. It's certainly been a while. I thought you might have gone off and joined the Lost.
I thought the same of you. I guess we're both resilient.
Did you find a boyfriend or something? You look livelier than usual.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm just babysitting for a while. Enough chit-chat. Hand over the goods.
Fine, fine. Here you are. That's everything. And I don't take refunds, all right?
That Coco. So that's what that no refunds business was about. She gave me a lot more than our original deal. That girl's getting too soft for her own good. Thanks.
Carmilla. Her tongue was sharp, but she was nice deep down. I haven't seen her since then. I hope she's still out there being her same old resilient self. Well, I guess none of my memories are floating around out there, huh? Oh, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I had a son. I was hoping you'd find memories related to him. Well, anyway, it was a long time ago, and the story is really not all that interesting. But if you do find something, please let me know.
You have returned.
Mia and Nicola. When those two crossed my path, I finally understood the reason why I had been reborn. It was destiny that brought us together. I would guide those two young souls into the future. It was my mission. I believed that. There was something about them that reminded me of my own children, the ones I'd lost in the Great Collapse. I took all of the blood beads Mia had gathered and placed them in storage. I figured those two might need them in case of an emergency. To survive in this world, you have to be able to live using your own strength. That's why I have to be cold, to teach them not to rely on others, to be able to do everything themselves. I wish I could talk to them more, tell them more, but never mind. It isn't important. If I can help them grow stronger, then... There's no need to worry, you two. I won't allow the lost to get one step closer to you. Once I'd planned to give myself to them willingly. Now, I'm just grateful for the opportunity to trade my life for yours. Thank you both, Mia, Nicola, for giving me one last chance to live like a human being. The time we spent together was short, but I enjoyed it. Take care.
I can't. Carmilla didn't leave us behind. She sacrificed herself so that we could get away. Yet I thought nothing but awful things about her. I swore forever that I'd be the one in control of my life. Yeah, I plan to stick around. I want to have a chance to pass along the same kindness that she showed me. I want to work together to open a door into a better world than the one we're in. I want to be even stronger. Thank you. Without you, something very important to me might have stayed lost in the past forever. Really, thank you.
You have returned. Was I of any assistance?
I've realized we need... I've really got...
You have such a striking color. I wonder which nation it represents. The world outside is filled with oddities, isn't it? I know a good spot for this. You have my deepest thanks. I'll keep all of this safe. You have... Is this what they call wasabi? The spice goes right to my nose. It's refreshing. A single ingredient can really change a dish, can't it? This is so stimulating, and at the same time, The mild sweetness of chocolate spreads across the tongue. It is such a bizarre flavor. Do you mind if I have another? Did you find something? Was I of any assistance?
I feel like the Lost here have been behaving strange lately. Ooh, now there's a fine specimen. I'll add it to my new collection. This is all we've got for available routes.